Hey, so welcome to another one of our videos. We wanted to talk about Ryan Garcia, didn't we? We wanted to talk about Ryan Garcia. Yes, we did. All right, so his brother's in the other room playing a game or something, so we're going to talk about Ryan Garcia. Now, Ryan Garcia is a difficult one, you see. It's a difficult one, and I'll show you why. We're going to go through some of the tweets in the aftermath of the fight. As you can see, there's Ryan Garcia posing here. That was by DAZN. DAZN are all on board. They're all on board with Ryan Garcia. They're promoting him aggressively. But I felt I'd start off with this actually. Something that was put up. Oops, sorry. There you go. Sorry about that. Dropped your microphone. There you go. All right. Something that was put up by Dan Raphael. And this is commonplace. And it actually is an indicator of where the press... Again. All right, fine. You okay? You cool? You cool? All right. Of where the press want to go with Ryan Garcia, because here is a demonstration of what you might call righteous indignation and a certain sense of self-righteousness. Righteous indignation and a certain sense of self-righteousness coming from Dan Raphael, who you'd expect to be a hypocrite anyway. And obviously, I'm only saying that because, in all honesty, I'm presuming that if it was another fighter, I'm not sure he would hold this point of view. Do you? Possibly. All right. So here's what Dan Raphael writes, and you know you could go along with it because I think it sort of falls in line in how we are supposed to appreciate, in a perfect world, how you were supposed to appreciate what happened with Ryan Garcia. Now, I'll expand on that a little bit later. But let's get to it. He says this was his actually. Let's see what he was responding to. He was responding to some guy who wrote here that the guy wrote, Ryan was exposed. He finally fought a real boxer, not a tomato can. Yeah, that's a tomato can. Not a tomato can. And we all know that he has no chin. He has no chin. Campbell is not a big puncher and put him down. Imagine what an elite 135-pounder punch, a 40-pounder's punch will do to that glass jaw. Now, I can understand to a certain degree Dan Raphael being a bit fed up with that, because there's a certain degree of hyperbole involved there, calling him in, saying that he has no chin, he's got a glass jaw, and so on. However, let's read what Dan Raphael wrote in response. It says, I hate this shit. Oscar got dropped, Tito got dropped, by fighters far less than Campbell. He wasn't exposed, he got the fuck up and won by clear KO in a fight he was winning. Showed heart, grit. Fighters get dropped. We want to see how they react. Garcia reacted perfectly. That is true. But the thing is, we need to put things in context, don't we? We need to put things in context. You know we need to put things in context, don't you? Yep, yeah. We need to put things in context. And the thing is this. With Ryan Garcia, it's a difficult one, you see, because you don't want to criticize too much and you don't really want to allow the media to let him get away with too much of his bullshit. Let's look at some of the other stuff that came up. Now, I've kept some of the oh, what's up? Don't start getting weird. Hey, you keep on dropping your dummy, you don't want it? Keep on dropping your microphone. I want it? Now, here's my biggest problem with Ryan Garcia. Ryan Garcia just looks too fucking fruity. I understand, it is what it is. You know what I mean? When you compare him to the person he's trying to avoid, and let's keep it real, he doesn't want to fight this dude. Yeah, but Ryan Garcia just looks too fucking fruity for me. I don't know. I think to some people it might be okay, you can ignore it, but you know, we have to put things in its proper context. And as I said, there's a difficulty here because you don't want to seem prejudiced against him. You know that he has very there's a wide gulf between what he does right and what he does wrong. And what he does wrong is pretty obvious, isn't it? It's pretty obvious to everybody. You don't want your microphone. All right. What he does wrong is pretty obvious to everybody. So let's have a look at some of... Oh, no, not that. Let's have a look at some of this stuff that came up. So DAZN, as I said, is promoting him assiduously. very aggressively. You know what I mean? That's in there. That's the picture you saw earlier. Oh, whoa. You want to say something? Got something to say? No, you ain't got nothing to say. All right. And Devin Haney says, decent performance by Ryan Garcia. Now you're my mandatory. Let's make it happen. He doesn't want that fight. He wants Gervonta Davis because Gervonta Davis is more of a clout thing for him. Linares writes, you're not ready to fight me, child. That's what Linares wrote because he was talking some shit to Linares. Keep on dropping your microphone. I'm gonna get fed up. We're supposed to be professionals here. You do know that, right? We're supposed to be professionals. All right. This is the one I put up by Dan Raphael. Now, Douglas Fisher, he writes the following. Ryan Garcia was the ring's number 5 rated lightweight going into the fight with Luke Campbell, who is number 4. Where should he be ranked after stopping the British contender? He's got everybody there. Got the Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko, Devin Haney, Comey, Luke Campbell, Ryan Garcia. That's Bunny, right? Yeah, Robert Easter Jr. and who? Javier Fortuna. They didn't even put Linares in there, to be honest with you. That's not good. Michael Benson wrote the following. Ryan Garcia calls out Gervonta Davis following his KO win over Luke Campbell. Says he's also willing to fight Devin Haney, who he is now mandatory for. He's a Mandalorian. He's a Mandalorian. Alright, so Teofimo Lopez is the main man at the weight. Such a good scene with young American heavyweights today. Yep, that's true. Now, Mark Kriegel writes the following. Best thing that happened to Ryan Garcia, getting knocked down and getting up. Thing is, I also wanted to, okay, this is ringside. Ryan Garcia was dropped early but battled back to knock Luke Campbell. Yeah, they're just stating the bleeding obvious. Here's another one with Jake Donovan highlights the fact that the boy Devin Haney was there. It says, one very interested observer at ringside, WBC lightweight champion Devin Haney. Anything to say? Any contribution to make? No? Your microphone again? Here's your mic. All right. Take your mic. Ooh, you're getting restless, huh? Oh, so it seems like Errol Spence only had one thing to say, which was damn. Oh, wait. Why are you getting upset? Oh, okay. We need to cut this, don't we? All right. So he doesn't like not being held, so we have to hold him, unfortunately. Okay, that's just the way he is. All right. So, but going back to what we were talking about. So here we have it. It says, Ryan will run into shots. Now, the damn that you see over there was Errol Spence. Errol Spence wrote, damn. And then Gervonta Davis responded by, Ryan will run right into shots. Okay? The Zone, of course, put some respect on Ryan Garcia's name. Alright? Put some respect on Ryan Garcia's name. Huh? You don't care, do you? You just want to sleep. Had enough. You know what I'm saying? Alright, what else we got? Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, you dropped your microphone again? You dropped your microphone again. Alright. One second. Ugh. Don't work with kids. Don't work with animals or kids. Alright, come on. Yes. So here we are. It says, Ryan recovered and conquered. There you have that one there. Okay, and what else we got? It's got, yes, somebody's already made a mock-up image of what they want to see. Haney Garcia. So I'm guessing that's, when they put the flags and everything, they're looking at Cinco de Mayo. It's not going to happen, unfortunately. If there's any Cinco de Mayo fight, most likely it's going to be between if it does happen, if there is a fight like that involves Ryan Garcia, then I'm afraid it's going to be with Devin Haney. Respect Garcia and Campbell after the fight. Now, here's my final review. Here's the thing with Ryan Garcia that I really want to get to, and I started off as you know, I started off with the comments made, the frustration. I think that it's full frustration made by Dan Rafael. I think the media has decided that they're going to support Ryan Garcia, because if Ryan Garcia didn't look the way he looked, okay, I don't think he would get that much of a pass, or they would. But hey, listen, here's the thing. The stoppage was good. But at the same time, we have to put things in context. Ryan Garcia got knocked down by a person who is not known for knocking people down. He went into the fight saying that Luke Campbell wouldn't be able to do anything to him with his fluffy pitter-patter amateur style. It's a classic case of talk shit, get banged. And he got fucking smashed in the mouth and knocked down for it, for his troubles. Now, they say he was winning the fight. It is what it is. People want to compare it to fighters of the past. I think we still have to put, this was in fact a test. You don't get knocked down during your first big test and don't expect people not to talk about it, or for some people to engage in the kind of hyperbolic, exaggerated language that we saw there, with somebody talking about having no chin and being a glass chin. They did the same thing. They've done the same thing to Anthony Joshua, and people don't, it is what it is. If you're high profile, it comes with the territory, all right? And if Ryan Garcia didn't look as pretty as he does, you've even got one YouTuber out there interviewing a ring girl about how great Ryan Garcia. I mean, this is how fucking sickening the whole fucking thing is when it comes to Ryan Garcia. And it's a bit annoying, to keep it real with you. You know what I mean? If he looked really Mexican and he looked a different kind of way rather than a Caucasian Mexican, I don't think a Caucasian good-looking Mexican, dare I say, a Caucasian good-looking Mexican, I don't think they were given this much of a pass. But that's not to take away from the fact that he did good, okay? That's not to take away from the fact that he did good. And now they want to create a situation where it's all about him, which is not. You know what I'm saying? I don't like this image at all, where they make Ryan Garcia the centerpiece of everything, along in front of everybody else. You know, I really don't like that at all. I don't think he deserves it. That's my issue. So there you go. I'll say that. So there's two things, as I said. I think that you can engage in a situation where you over criticize the guy, or you could be like the people who are trying to, the media, who I feel are being a little bit too protective of Ryan Garcia and don't want to criticize him too much. I want to give him a great deal of credit for the fact that, you know, it was a decent performance, as Devin Haney said, but he more or less reaffirmed what we all know about him, that he keeps his chin in the air. He's a bit too casual with his defense, and he got caught out by a person who, in all honesty, we were expecting him to knock you down. If you get knocked down by a person like that, obviously people are going to times 10 that when you come across a fight like Teofimo Lopez, or even a Devin Haney, or a Gervonta Davis, a big puncher like Gervonta Davis. And you keep on talking about these people as if they're nothing to you. And you got and in all honesty, use the term exposed, you got exposed a little bit. You got exposed, that's what I'll say. But you know, they're gonna cover that up, and it's gonna be a whole bunch of people talking positive about him. I mean, Linares himself says, like, you're not ready to fight me, child. There was a certain Rolly quality to it. You know what I mean? Ron Romero quality to it. So there you have it. Errol Spence talking about his horses there. I don't know why I put that up, but all right. So thank you very much. As you can see, the kid's sleeping. He's had enough. That's it. All right. Thank you guys. Have a good day. And as I always say, goodbye.